Hello! Today we're starting a new project and we are just kind of bringing you guys up to speed. We haven't showed any of this project so far. I'm just going to show you a little peek here on the side first of what we've been working on. This is the front of our house and we're working on getting rid of all of our grass. So this so far has been sheet mulched with cardboard boxes, and then we've piled up our chip drop chips that we got. It's a really good mixture of leaves and mulch, so that was handy to have to start that all breaking down that process of getting some micro critters growing in there and getting everything broken down. And this has just been a horrible spot for us to mow throughout the years that we've lived here, 20 plus years. It's been dusty, it's been full of prickers, and just really, it's harsh. This is our south facing living room wall and it just gets beat down with sun all day long, full rain, no protection. So we're growing cowpea here, and these are mulberry trees that we started from little babies and cuttings, and that is a loquat back there. So we're hoping to do, we're going to keep the mulberries pruned, so we're not going to let them get huge. They'll be bush size. We're trying to do kind of a soft wall here and some edible plantings for birds and for us. And then we're going to just gradually sheet mulch here as we have time in the evenings and the mornings on weekends. And then this will all get covered in mulch. We need to keep running the timber to the edge of the sidewalk here. Hi, Kitty. Here's our little garden kitty sailor. Hi, baby. Say hi. He's following us around everywhere. And Chris is over here digging holes for me in the roots. This whole yard is full of roots from these maples that we planted when we moved in. They're beautiful shade trees. These are Florida flames, so they're native maple trees, twin maple trees. And they're just starting to give some really beautiful dappled shade here. But man, do they put out the surface roots. It's brutal. He's really having to get in there with the post hole digger and the axe. And he's literally digging, he just told me what he has to do. He's digging a square, basically, hacking it with his axe of surface roots, because there's good size.
There's a root this big.
Yeah. And he's finding multiple roots.
Oh boy.
In these holes where he's digging to put our plants in. So he's doing the heavy work there, and then I plant when he's done. But yeah, what we're doing is, we started, of course, wanting to fill out just kind of like this area so that we had some plantings for privacy from this neighbor, just a soft privacy planting. But now what we're thinking is, nope, we're doing the whole thing. So we're going to, as we get plants, just fill them in and sheet mulch as we go, as we have plants. So here we've got, these are not natives, but we love them for the pollinators. These are African basil, and they are the bomb for pollinators. They get nice and bushy. Chris, what are these called again? I can't remember.
One of them is the dwarf Simpson stopper.
Yeah.
That one's there, and then the other one is a dwarf Walters viburnum.
Right, okay, and that's that one. And these both get 3 to 4 feet tall, so they'll be a nice rounded shrub. They're evergreen, they do berries and flowers, so things for wildlife, and those are both natives to Florida, and actually our zone, I believe, in specific, our little sandhill area here that we're in. So I'm pleasantly surprised when we're digging holes here, we're finding some nice dark soil. I literally thought that we just had straight sand here, but it is organic. We've never mulched here, so I'm really impressed. It's actually not totally dry either. It's got a little bit of moisture content in it, so that's a happy thing to find. So, but anyway, just wanted to show you guys our project here that we've started on the front, and we'll have to catch you up on the back portion of our food forest and how it's been going soon.
This is a tea bush. We don't remember the exact name of it, but it is a native, and it has pinky purple flowers and is a pollinator magnet. They say that butterflies and bees and hummingbirds will come to this, and the bush blooms year-round. So I think that'll be a good addition. Getting things put in slowly but surely. Next up is a plant that we've wanted in our yard for years. It's a Florida native, a saw palmetto. And this one is a variety that only grows naturally by the coast. It's the silver variety. So that's going to be nice right in the middle of our two maple trees. I'm going to do a little bit of yard cleanup here. Here is roots and sticks and things that we have pulled up from the holes we've been digging. And we'll show you what we're doing. We don't throw this in the garbage. We recycle it. Let's take that and take a little walk over. Take a little walk to the other side of our yard, across the driveway, past the gigantic mulch pile, past the pile of cardboard to still put onto the grass, past the fire bush, underneath here, past the little baby oak tree, past the coonties, and over to a, kind of looks like a beaver dam. This is our loggery. Here, nestled in underneath beautyberry and some other plants. And what we're doing, stump that out there. We are making a little habitat back here for snakes and for lizards and for insects and bugs and worms and all kinds of things. And this will eventually break down. You can't see, but back there somewhere is a Christmas tree that we had a couple years ago. It's breaking down. So it's just breaking down, making soil. It's kind of like a compost pile, but we're not doing compost. But there you go. Recycle as much as you can, and then you'll be doing double duty, also making habitat.